For the last 2 years, almost everyone has been using Claude the wrong way. They ask it a question, Claude gives an answer. Then they go and do the work themselves. And that's exactly why most people think AI is just a productivity tool, because they're treating Claude like a chatbot instead of an employee. I've now spent well over 1,000 hours inside of Claude, building businesses, creating content, writing code, automating workflows, and testing pretty much every major update they've released. And this one is the biggest shifts I've seen, because Claude can now keep working after you put your phone away. Think about that for a second. Normally, AI stops the moment you stop talking to it. You close your laptop, lock your phone, walk away, and everything stops. Not anymore. Claude's new Cowork mode completely changes that. Instead of answering one prompt at a time, you hand it an entire job. Research this company, rewrite my resume, create the presentation, build the graphics, email me when it's finished. Then you literally walk away while it keeps working. That sounds like a small update. It's not. It's the difference between hiring someone to answer your questions and hiring someone who actually gets work done. And today I'm going to show you exactly how this works on your phone. We'll go through the biggest new features, the ones that actually matter in the real world, how I've been using them, and a few mistakes that will stop this from working properly if you don't understand them. Because after this update, I genuinely think most people are still using Claude the wrong way. And over the next few years, I think it's going to become one of the biggest competitive advantages in business. So let's start with the first thing you'll notice. If you already have Claude on your phone, just update it. Right above the keyboard, you'll notice something new. Instead of just chat, there's now another option called Cowork. At first glance, it doesn't look like much. It's just a little toggle. But the tiny button completely changes how Claude behaves. Here's the easiest way to think about it. Chat gives you information, Cowork completes work. That's the difference. When you're chatting with Claude, it answers your question and waits for you to do something with that answer. If you ask for an email, it writes the email. You copy it, paste it, send it. You ask for research, it gives you research. Then you spend the next hour turning that research into something useful. Cowork works differently. Instead of asking one question after another, you hand it an entire workflow. You tell it what the final outcome should be. Then Claude figures out all the steps in between. You can search the web, read documents, look through files you've given it access to, check your calendar, reference emails, combine the information from multiple sources. Then keep working until the job is finished. That's a completely different way of thinking about AI. Here's a real example. Imagine you're looking for a new job. You're sitting in line in the coffee shop, scrolling LinkedIn on your phone. You find a position that's almost perfect. Instead of saving it for later, take a screenshot, send it straight to Claude. Then give it one instruction. Read this job description, research the company, find any major news from the last year. Look at the other positions they're hiring for, compare everything against my resume, rewrite my resume specifically for this role. Suggest 3 improvements to my cover letter. Then explain what questions I should expect during the interview. That's not 6 prompts, that's one job. And here's the part almost no one is taking advantage of. Once you've built that workflow once, you can save it as a reusable skill. And the next time you find a job posting, you don't need to explain everything again. Screenshot, send, run the skill. Claude already knows the entire process. Now imagine doing the same thing for sales outreach, client proposals, meeting preparation, weekly reports, content creation, or anything else you repeat every week. You're no longer prompting AI, you're building employees. And once that mindset clicks, the rest of the features in this update make a whole lot more sense. Because the next change is what finally allows Claude to keep working, even after you've completely closed your laptop. Now here's a feature that makes this all possible. Before the update, Cowork was tied to your computer. If your laptop went to sleep, the job stopped. If you closed your browser, the job stopped. If you walked away for an hour, the job stopped. Which meant you were still babysitting AI. You'd constantly have to walk back to your desktop thinking, has it finished yet? Did it get stuck? Does it need something from me? Now that's changed. Your Cowork session runs in the cloud. That means Anthropic servers are doing the work instead of your computer. So once you start a job, you can literally close your laptop, leave your office, drive across town, and Claude keeps working the entire time. That sounds convenient. But I actually think it changes how you should use AI. Because once you're no longer limited by your computer staying awake, you start giving Claude much bigger jobs. Here's an example from my own workflow. Let's say I've just finished recording a YouTube video. Normally, the post-production takes forever. You have to pull out the strongest ideas, turn it into a social post, create graphics, organize files, write the newsletter. Instead, I hand Claude Code the transcript and say, I want you to find the 8 biggest insights, turn each one into a LinkedIn post, write 5 tweets, create an Instagram carousel, generate image prompts for each slide. Organize everything into folders, then export the finished asset into my Google Drive. That's a workflow that could easily take someone 2 to 3 hours. Instead, I close my laptop, go to the gym, grab dinner, or keep working on something else. Meanwhile, Claude is still working through every step. That's the mindset shift. Stop asking, what can AI help me with? Start asking, what complete job can I hand off? Because that's where the real leverage starts. But here's my favorite part. You don't have to wonder whether it's finished because the next feature solves the problem completely. One of the most frustrating parts of the early AI tools was losing context. You'd start something on your computer, pick up your phone, and suddenly none of it carried over. Or you'd leave for an hour, come back, and have no idea why the AI had stopped. Now your Cowork session follows you everywhere. Your computer, your phone, your tablet, it's all the same session. And that's a much bigger deal than it sounds. Imagine you're putting together your weekly newsletter. The writing isn't actually the hard part, the research is finding what's worth covering, filtering out all the noise, making sure you haven't already talked about the same story, finding support sources, checking facts. That's all work that usually eats up your afternoon. Now imagine starting that process before lunch. You tell Claude, go through everything that's happened in AI this week, find the biggest stories, compare them against my previous newsletters, remove anything I've already covered, rank the remaining stories by importance, then draft the newsletter. You hit send, close your laptop, and head out. A couple hours later, your phone buzzes. Claude isn't finished. It has a question. It found 3 stories that could lead your newsletter, one about a major AI release, one about a new business opportunity, and one about a research breakthrough. It asks which direction you want to take. You tap one option, takes maybe 5 seconds, put your phone back in your pocket. Claude immediately gets back to work. No restarting, no re-explaining, no losing context. That's what makes this feel less like chatting with AI and much more like managing someone on your team. You don't need to sit beside them all day. You simply check in whenever they need a decision. And once you've experienced that, it's surprisingly hard to go back to the old way of prompting, because the next feature lets you automate this entire process so it happens whether you're working or not. Now, this might be the most underrated feature in the entire update, because once you understand it, Claude stops becoming something you open and starts becoming something that's always working in the background. Inside Cowork, you can now create scheduled tasks. That means instead of manually asking Claude to do something every day, every week, or every month, you tell it once. Then it just happens automatically. And because Cowork now runs in the cloud, your computer doesn't need to be turned on. Let me give you a few examples. Imagine every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Claude checks every email you haven't replied to that week. It reads the conversation, figures out what each person is asking, writes replies in your writing style, then places every response in your draft folder. You wake up Monday morning, open Gmail, and your inbox is already handled. Or imagine you're running a business. Every Friday afternoon, Claude pulls your analytics from multiple dashboards, summarizes what happened this week, highlights anything unusual, points out your biggest opportunities, then sends you a one-page business report before your weekly review. If you're creating content, it could monitor AI news every morning, find only the biggest announcements, ignore all the clickbait, rank the stories by importance, then draft tomorrow's YouTube video ideas before you've even made your coffee. This is where I think AI starts looking less like ChatGPT and more like hiring an operations assistant, because humans forget recurring work. Computers don't. And the biggest productivity gains rarely come from one huge automation. They come from eliminating the dozens of tiny tasks you repeat every single week. And that's exactly what scheduled tasks are built for. But before you let Claude start doing work automatically, there's one safety feature that you absolutely need to understand. The last 2 features go together because one keeps you safe and the other tells you where the current limits still are. Let's start with approvals. Even though Claude can now complete long workflows, it still knows when it should stop and ask for permission. And honestly, I'm glad it does. Imagine Claude has just finished creating an Instagram carousel for your business. It wrote the captions, organized the images, exported everything, and your automation is connected directly to Instagram. Without approvals, that post could go live immediately. Maybe there's a typo, maybe the numbers are wrong, maybe the graphic isn't your favorite version. Once it's posted, it's posted. Instead, Claude pauses. It sends a notification to your phone. The carousel is finished. Everything is ready. Would you like me to publish it? That takes all of 2 seconds to approve, but it gives you complete control over the final result. You can even choose how much freedom you want Claude to have. If you're testing a new workflow, keep the approvals turned on. Let Claude ask before every important action. Watch what it's doing, build trust over time. Once you're confident, you can remove many of these checkpoints and let it work much more independently. That's exactly how I recommend using it. Don't try to automate your entire business on day one. Automate one workflow, trust it, expand, and then repeat. Now, there's one limitation you should know about. Anything that lives in the cloud works incredibly well. Google Drive, Gmail, Slack, web research, cloud documents, all of that works exactly as you'd expect. But anything that requires your physical computer still requires your physical computer. If Claude needs to click around on your desktop, use local files sitting on your hard drive, or control software that's only installed on your machine, your desktop still needs to be awake. Personally, I solved this by moving almost everything into Google Drive. Once I did that, almost every workflow I use becomes accessible from anywhere. And honestly, I think that's how most businesses are going to operate over the next few years. Not because AI is replacing people, but because one person is going to manage 5, 10, maybe 20 AI workers running different workflows at the same time. That's the mindset shift this update represents. Most people are still opening Claude and asking questions. The people who are ahead will simply assign complete jobs. And those are 2 very different ways to use the exact same AI. So if you've been thinking of Claude as a chatbot, it's probably time to stop. Because from this point forward, the biggest opportunity isn't writing better prompts. It's learning how to manage AI like it's the newest employee on your team. And if you want more workflows exactly like this and are looking to monetize your AI skills, we have a community link down in the description below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.